There was a time in my life whereby I wasn't a very practicing Muslim. I was in a very dark space in my life. I was indulging in a lot of things, toxic things that was not very good for my spiritual well-being. And I found myself in gatherings of people that's main concern was what's the buzz, or what we're going to do next weekend, or always speaking about other people, and a lot of everything was just based, like, it was a very shallow vibe for me. And finding myself in this space constantly, I always felt like there was a void in my heart, like there was this big space, man, that needed to be occupied by something, and I just didn't know what it was. And no matter what I did, it just didn't help at all. And alhamdulillah, as time progressed, I was introduced to gatherings whereby you remember Allah, and gatherings whereby we put praises upon the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And this was like very much new to me. And bonus to this was there was a spiritual retreat, something I've never ever attended in my life. And this very spiritual retreat that I attended, which is hosted by Mahabbah Foundation, provided me with a platform whereby I could fill that void in my heart. A platform that was created for me to take myself out of that darkness and into the light. And the most amazing thing is that I met a lot of sincere people whose main concern was, what is your condition? People who actually had my interest at heart. This very spiritual retreat that I attended really fueled my purpose, that made me feel alive again. Because, like, let's face it, all of us, we have that desire to change. Like, we're indulging in a lot of toxic things on a daily basis. But there comes a point in your life whereby you really desire change. And sometimes it can be just like so overwhelming, and you don't know where to start, you don't know, because it's just information overload. And I think personally for myself, gatherings of this nature, spiritual retreats, it gives you that tools and that mechanisms that you need to cope in this day and age. It's really an opportunity of a lifetime. And who knows, by you taking this step, you can then in turn become a beacon of hope and light. The world requires strong individuals, people who are strong not just in the body, but the mind and the soul. So I really hope to see my fellow brethren and sisters in Islam at this very retreat, inshallah.